So, you want to know the secret for getting more views on YouTube. You have probably watched a ton of videos telling you to check this box, publish videos at this time, be consistent by uploading a video every day, week, or month, to niche down, and to make good thumbnails and titles. And if you do all this, you'll be blessed by the YouTube algorithm gods, and your channel will grow like a weed, bringing you to fame and fortune. While most of this is good advice, it does kind of mislead. I've done a ton of research, and I'm going to share with you what really matters to the algorithm and what will get you more views. Stick around and find out what that is. Welcome to Creators Corner, where we help new creators by providing information that leads to YouTube success. So, what's the secret sauce? What does the algorithm really care about? Well, there are two things, and the first one is pretty obvious: CTR, click-through rate. Click-through rate is determined by how many people click your thumbnail to watch your video when it's presented to them via an impression. The more people that click when they see your thumbnail impression, the higher your click-through rate will be. A good click-through rate is anywhere between 4 and 10%. You generally want to try to maintain above 5%. So how do you get a good click-through rate? This is done by making good thumbnails and titles for your videos. I told you that all the information you were getting before wasn't bad. Click-through rate is arguably the most important thing when it comes to growth on YouTube. It's hard to grow if no one clicks on any of your thumbnails to watch your videos, so you want your thumbnails to stand out amongst the others. Using contrasting colors with an image that invokes emotion helps. Using words that can make people curious can provoke people to click, but only use a few words. Normally not more than 4 is best. People only gaze at a thumbnail for literally seconds before they decide to click or not. So if you have a lot of words on your thumbnail, they will just scroll on by. Using a face showing emotion or an image that sparks one's curiosity can earn a click. This is your chance to be creative. A boring thumbnail can doom your video from the start, so take the time to get it right. You don't want to put a bunch of work into making a great video just to have no one click to watch it because your thumbnail sucked. I will be doing another video specific to thumbnails, so click on subscribe so you don't miss it. Now, let's talk about titles for a minute. After your eye-catching thumbnail stops to scroll, viewers generally look at your title. They want to make sure the thumbnail wasn't just tricking them to click. Your title needs to represent what your video is about. Again, like a thumbnail, you want to create some curiosity or ask a question your viewers might need answered. Depending on your niche, this can vary. For an educational channel, how-tos work very well. For tech channels, maybe do reviews. Statements like, "I did something so you don't have to," works pretty well. Also, titles that includes numbers can do well. Titles like, "I spent 10 days straight in the dark, and this is what happened." The general idea is to create some curiosity or invoke an emotion with your title. If you do it correctly, your click-through rate will be great, and you will get the click. And that is half the battle. Now that you got the click, what is the second thing that will help you get the most views? Retention, retention, retention. The algorithm loves retention. It doesn't matter how many people click on your thumbnail to watch your video if they only watch the first 5 seconds and leave. The algorithm will see this as your video being bad quality with no value to viewers, and it will stop showing impressions of your killer thumbnail. It's critical to retain the viewer for as long as possible. The retention rate is an average percentage of how long viewers watch the video. If the video is 10 minutes long and has a 50% retention rate, it means viewers are watching 5 minutes of that video on average. A good retention rate for videos over 5 minutes is 50% or better. For videos under 5 minutes, you need to aim for at least 60%. People have very short attention spans these days, So you have to grab them at the beginning of your video and keep them long enough to stick around. There should be a hook in the beginning of your video, a promise of value and a confirmation of your title. You want the viewer to know they clicked on the right video. You want them to know they weren't clickbaited. If your title is about cooking a cake, then your hook should be something like, so, you want to know the secret to baking a cake at altitude. In this video, I'm going to share the secret with you and help you become the baker you want to be. You want them to know they clicked on the right video, but you want them to stick around to find out what the secret is. And you add in that your secret will help them become a better baker. Once you got them hooked, you have to deliver value. You have to provide some secrets that will help the viewer feel as if they will be a better baker by knowing this information, that they were shown how to bake a good cake. Asking and answering questions your viewer might have throughout the video is another way to help viewers stay hooked until the end. Your ultimate goal is to keep the viewer watching all the way to the end of your video. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our videos on retention. If you master CTR through great thumbnails and titles, and you keep your viewers watching to the end, the algorithm will love you and promote your videos, and your channel will grow like a weed. Sure, all those other tips can help, but it's good CTR and retention rate that are the secret sauce. If you're wondering if you should even start a YouTube channel, click here.